Hello, how are you doing? This is Lakshmi Anand, aka Lux, as in Goldilocks. Um, Today we're going to talk about existential kink. So this is the name of a book, and and we're going to talk about that book, but written by Carolyn Lovewell. Carolyn Lovewell. She's a PhD in psychology. I think Jungian psychology. Very amazing about manifesting, why we are manifesting what we consciously think we want. Why is it not manifesting? How is this related to your SP, your mirror soul, your divine kingdom spouse, etc. And anything else in life, your abundance, hugely important, your passions. So she talks about, and I'm looking at my notes. If I'm looking at it. So, and A Course in Miracles talks about this also. You see what you want to see is basically the bottom line. In A Course, it talks about, and you probably saw it in the thumbnail, your thinking reflects your choice, or what you're seeing reflects your choice of what you want to see. If you're seeing it, it either reflected your choice of a short time ago, or it's currently reflecting it. If you've changed your mind about it, you will have a 3D lag time. It takes a little time for things to come from the fifth dimension down to manifest in matter. But as Kim of Core Union explains it, which I love this explanation, shout out to Kim, you have it's like a cup flower that when you put it in the vase, it's still going to bloom for a while, but it's already dead. It's already on the way to dying. And that's how the 3D is. That's one good explanation. I've heard different ones, but that's a good analogy. So shout out to Kim at Core Union. You should check out that channel. She's a fabulous manifestation coach. So in Existential Kink, I recommend getting that book, again, by Carolyn Lovewell. Because she talks about how, basically the way I'm going to talk about it is that we're given free choice. If we were not given free choice and everything was just all, good, love, and God just made everything just heaven, that's it, you don't get any other choice to see any other darkness or anything, that we would not have had free will. But since we are creations of the divine, him, herself, their self, however you, we are free agents. We are sovereign. So we have to have the choice of what to see and experience. We are given the freedom to experience extreme darkness, extreme evil, to be that also, to act that way, to not be it, because we can't be it in truth, but believe it, to experience it, which is different than it actually being real. Okay, we can experience it as real, right? Because love is really all there is, but we can experience it. Does that make sense? I hope so. That's about as good as that. I mean, that's about as best as I can explain it at this point, probably. Because God is love, and a gentle woman gentle person. And they couldn't let us destroy ourselves. God couldn't, the Creator couldn't let us destroy ourselves, because if we destroyed ourselves, then reality just wouldn't be. So even God itself could not go past that law. We could not be just taken out of the universe, because then there wouldn't be all that is, because we would be gone. We are, if we're not in reality, then reality is not complete. All right, that's how important you are. But I digress. So basically, you have been given the power. You have to see what you want to see. If you're seeing it, and I love how she explains it. If you're seeing it, then you want to see it. That's also how Course talks about it. There's a part of you, it may be very deep buried in your subconscious. And you're like, why would I do that? Why would I want to experience abuse and horrific things? And there's stuff in the world that is just gross and terrible and horrific. Because we number one, we have to have that choice for free will. Number two, we have come to expand ourselves. We have put ourselves in situations to expand our experience, our knowledge of ourselves, and I would say a variety of reasons. But how about if it's easy, how about if I'm seeing if I, could I really love this horrific, abusive person that did blah blah to me? And could I really forgive them? Or am I just able to forgive the person who spilled their coffee on me accidentally? And ruined my blouse. Oh, that's fine. You didn't mean to do it. That one's easy, right? Especially if you kind of like them, right? But can I forgive those? Can I forgive? And can I heal? Can I choose their healing? Especially when I learn that I'm capable of that, to adding to their healing. And you are. As a matter of fact, we're that powerful. Once you start to learn, you can actually also seemingly curse people, and that's another video. But you can make it look really hard on somebody else. And maybe you've thought of a situation where you thought ill of somebody, and then you heard terrible things happen to them. Just saying, be careful about, it's like we need to really be careful about our words and our thoughts towards other people, because our words can heal. They can heal. They can forgive. And they can seem to curse. I've seen other people do it. And from the stories I heard, that person went through, they were like, it just correlated. Let me just say that. I've seen it. But then again, it's an experience. We can really go down the rabbit hole there. Everything is for good, ultimately. Everything is for good, ultimately. So that's another video. Okay, tell me what you wanted to talk about too. If you have more questions about some of these things, I will look at it. I do appreciate questions and video ideas. Okay, if I'm not clear on something, please ask me, and I'll try to clarify in another video, or say something personally in the comments. Okay, if you've got a question, somebody else has got it too. especially if I'm not clear, and I wouldn't be surprised. But okay, so remember that you see what you want to see, but if you're seeing negativity, you can alchemize it. You're that powerful. That's what you're here to learn on this divine spouse, mirror soul, specific person, manifesting journey. You're given a desire so you can go through the journey of it and find your alchemize all the negativity on the way to that place. Does that make sense? I hope so. If not, ask me. And if you want some more clarification, if you want to have some guidance through this journey, I've been on it for a little while, and I feel like I learned a thing or two. And my email is in the information on this channel, and I'm getting some websites up and some course material, and I have some digital products. And if you would like, share, and subscribe, that would be great to get this information out to other people who are so hurting on this journey. And let's get through that part and help get this message out. So if you would like to have a great life, start by having a great day. I'll see you in the next one.